Alright guys, now comes decision making time. Since we've determined that our wire was broken inside that connector, we can do one or two things. The safe and proper way to repair this thing is to actually get a harness repair kit from your local GM dealer. They sell these. It's a new connector, and it has several inches of wire on there and some connectors and things, and basically you just splice this into your original harness. It's a whole new connector, and that's the right way to fix it. Only problem with this is it's over $180. That's right, just for this little connector. Okay? So option B, if you're a gearhead like myself, then you're gonna want to take a stab at trying to skin that wire back and see if you can't reconnect it onto that terminal. And of course, any of you guys that know me, you definitely know I'm a plan B kind of guy. So let me show you what I did. Here's my little terminal end I repaired, and what I did is I took a small screwdriver and I very carefully, where the end of this terminal is crimped over this rubber seal for this weather pack connector, I just very carefully pried that loose enough that I could go ahead and pull the seal and the remainder of the insulation off of this terminal. Then I trimmed back all of the excess wire, and the way this originally was put together was the wire was actually crimped into this terminal right about in this area here. Of course, there's really no way to open that back up and try to recrimp it. I wouldn't try to anyway, because it would probably break if you did. So what I've done is I removed off of the existing wire here, I removed about probably not even a good 1/8 of an inch of insulation, just enough to expose about that much of wire, bare wire on the end. And then I took a soldering iron and I tinned the end of the wire, and then I also tinned the terminal where it would lay at. Then I just reinserted the insulation boot over the wire, put it back in the terminal, and I didn't crimp it on just yet, but just the stress of the boot kind of held the wire up against the terminal. And so I touched the soldering iron to it again and allowed those two items to solder to each other. And before I crimped this back on, I gave this terminal a tug test just on itself to make sure that I got a good tight soldered connection here. And once I was satisfied that that was good and tight, then I went ahead and I re-crimped this end back over this little rubber boot. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I probably wouldn't be too thrilled about doing this to a customer's vehicle, but this is my own personal vehicle, and so I'm happy with that. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. So I'm going to reinstall all this back together, and then we're going to give it a try. Got this connector all reassembled now, and as you can see, I've got that terminal locked in position again. So I'm going to put the little cover over the inside of it, and then we're going to connect it back. Just like that. And we'll just plug it back into the throttle body. Then we're going to reassemble the intake boot, and we're going to start it up and see what happens. Well, here we go. Moment of truth. Alright, so far so good. Our check engine light's going to stay on, but at least we're not displaying the reduced engine power code on there. We've got good throttle response. The throttle pedal is responding to inputs. We're going to drop the hood on this thing, take it down the road, and see how it drives. What this thing would do to go into the reduced power mode before is if I was going up a hill and was applying a fair amount of throttle, it would do it. So we're going to try it now and see what it does. So far so good. I believe we got our lick, boys. Alrighty guys, well, that's going to wrap up another edition of D-Ray's Shop. I hope y'all find the information was useful, and if so, drop me a little comment down in the comment section below. And as always, appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one. We'll catch you next time around. which can build up resistance and under certain conditions can cause the parameters to get out of that can cause it. There's your problem right there.
This shit's a big old burnout going out of there.